Welcome back, College Baseball Central fans. Beyond the Foul Pole. Another episode coming up here. Did I say it right? Beyond the Foul Pole. Is that
Well,
correct? That's what it
you
says. That's what
did.
I'm reading.
Every time it's a new name. That's the great thing about the show. That's
So
half
I'm
the
joined
battle.
today. I got Jake and Noah. No Sydney today. She's out.
She was a
That's
late
okay.
scratch.
We'll
Case
miss
of-
her, but we're still going to
Case
have a
of
good
the
time here.
Arkansas hoops syndrome that's going around.
The hoops. She's sick of hoops. I'd be sick too if I was an Arkansas fan watching hoops, but whatever.
All right, we'll go ahead and get into our
Zing.
draft. Best teams to not win at all. Mark, go ahead and kick us off. I think we all know where you're going to go here.
Oh, if I get to go first, it's the 2017 Beavers. They were 54-4 after they got eliminated. They had 4 losses. 4. All season, 4 losses. And, yeah, I think we know why they lost, thanks to a wonderful street umpire. So I don't even know how he has a job, but congrats to LSU that season. They were good. It was not like they've lost to a bad team. They lost to a very good LSU team. But that 2017 Beaver team is easily the best team that did not win a national title, in my mind.
All right, I'm going to go with Sydney. I'm sure she would have gone with some Arkansas picks, so we're going to leave Arkansas on the board there. I'm going to go with the 1982 Wichita State Shockers. 73-14, including 15-1 in conference, got second place. One of the best teams to ever win it, not win it. Part of the most famous video, I think, in college baseball history when they got the hidden ball trick on the pickoff in Omaha. So 1982 Wichita State Shockers.
The fact that they played that many games back then is just ridiculous. It's so amazing. I was looking up stats from some of those old College World Series teams. Like, how did they play 80 games?
Noah, you're up.
All right, so I get back-to-back picks, which is wonderful because I was debating which Arkansas national championship failure to pick. So I'm going to go ahead and take both of them. First, I'm going to take 2018, where you could argue that they literally did win a national championship, but just that little cherry on top just couldn't quite fit in the mouth of the kid eating the cupcake. And then I'm going to go ahead and take 2021 Arkansas, the original 2022 Tennessee. Really, really great team. So exciting to watch. The best player in the country. That Arkansas team was something special until they weren't.
That's fair. That's the 2018 team was like just destined. They seemed like they had it, and then when that drop foul ball, it's just never. It's going to live in lore forever. And if Dave Van Horn never wins a title, that's just going to be awful.
I bet he wins one before Tony V. That's my hot take.
Oh, okay.
Very, very hot take.
Jake, where are you going here with your second pick?
I'm going to go with 2019 Mississippi State. This was kind of the last dance with McNamee and Mangum. It felt like it was kind of destiny that they were going to be rolling in. They had a ton of young guys that came in and contributed right away. And then for Louisville to go in and knock them out with the old glasses face, that was definitely hard to watch. And I think that they kind of set the groundwork and made 2021 even sweeter. And as a Mississippi State former student, I think about those days a lot because there's been a lot of dark days lately.
That's kind of how the 17 Beavers and then turn around to 18 and doing it. Like, that's kind of how it felt. It's like, all right, best team ever to not win one and then go win one. It's like, okay, getting a little bit of back, getting that breather back. Oh, where am I going to go here? The 2008 Florida State baseball team was phenomenal. The talent that they had on that team was outrageous. 54-12. I love that 08 Florida State team. Mike Martin never did win a title, which is just unbelievable that he never won a title there. And then I'm going to go way off the board here. 2000 South Carolina, 56-10. That was like started the South Carolina being great at baseball again. They were the number 1 seed. They were rolling all season. They rolled through SEC play, and then they lost before even getting to the College World Series. That 2000 South Carolina team, 56-10. That's my back-to-back picks.
I'm going to go with 2016 Texas A&M. I know that everybody's going to be shaking their head. This was the year that they won like almost every single SEC series. They ran into TCU again for like no reason. They won the SEC tournament this year as well. Had a ton of major league guys on the roster. And again, I think if Schloss isn't at TCU and he's at A&M, I think A&M goes to College World Series and wins it all.
I have 21 teams on my list, and that is not even a team that cracked my list of 21.
I believe a legend on that A&M baseball team was Brigham Hill, friend of
Yes.
of this show. He's been mentioned like 3 times now. I was not expecting them to fall to me, and a lot of Mississippi State fans say that this wasn't even their best team, but I'm going to go with 1985 Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Will Clark, Rafael Palmeiro. There is another team somewhere in there. I think it might have been 83 that a lot
89.
a lot of those fans like to say that was actually their best team, but they don't have a 30 for 30. So give me 1985.
89 Mississippi State went 54-14 and didn't win a title.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do? That 85 team, Anyway, I'll let Jake go. That's a good one. Oh, you get 2 though.
You're going to let me
got
go
2,
again.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I'm afraid I'm going to have to go with it. Give me the 2022 Tennessee Volunteers.
Yeah.
Elite team.
Yeah.
It's, kind of a sour taste to say that they were one of the better teams ever. It kind of turned into like a running joke. But in about 10 years, we're going to look at the MLB talent on that team and say, yep, they were. How did they not win? And Notre Dame in their footy pajama uniforms will still be laughing.
That's pretty good.
Oh man, I'm gonna need to. Can I skip? I need a second. I just lost my train of thought thinking about them in those ugly
The footy
uniforms.
pajamas gotcha. Oh man. I mean, I know who I'm going to go with unless you take them.
You can have it.
2013 North Carolina. Mike Fox went 57-10 and did not win a title after losing back-to-back 06-07. And then they go 57-10 and can't win a title in 2013. Got to feel for Fox, man. Never winning a title and having so many teams that were national seeds and never getting one. So that was a tough one in 13. They thought they had it, and then Arizona wins it.
And then I thought 13 was the year that UCLA had Bauer and Cole.
That was 10.
That was 2010.
Those were some horrendous Mississippi State uniforms. Those have aged so poorly.
Which, Jake, you can say 2010. They did not win in 2010.
Mississippi State?
UCLA.
That 2010 UCLA team did not win.
That was the one that I was going to go with, and I was trying to think if they had that. And I think that's the one I'm going to go with was, Cole, Bauer, all the storylines there. I think that's going to be a 30 for 30, like Thunder and Lightning, because I think they – like Rafael Palmeiro and Will Clark kind of always dance around their drama. And Garrett Cole and Trevor Bauer are like very open. They're like, yeah, I hate that guy.
They did not like each other. Speaking of a guy who got to see them both throws, they did not enjoy each other in the dugout.
I hate Trevor. College Trevor Bauer might be the worst, like, swag look. He had that dirty ass hat with all the sweat stains, and he was sitting out there with his little washer. He looked like a moron.
Well, at least Trevor Bauer never got less likable than that.
That was the peak.
His career didn't go downhill from there. Most likable guy in the majors.
All right, so here we go, Noah.
Hold on, Jacob. I'm going to interject. I want to give a shout out to 2013 Vanderbilt as well. End of interjection.
2013 Vanderbilt and 2013 Oregon State. Both teams that won 50 games and didn't get to the title.
Michael Conforto, legend.
Yep. Dylan Davis. Oh, my God. Throwing 100 miles an hour and then hitting the ball 100 miles an hour. And he was the original Otani.
Andrew Moore.
Oh, God. He just never panned out in the bigs. Kept getting opportunities with the Mariners, just never good enough.
See, this one's going to be the huge what if that I didn't have enough data, but I think 2020 Louisville is another one that we can add in with Henry Davis and Detmer. There just wasn't a big enough sample size, and we don't know how the season would have played out, but I think about 90 teams could go in and say that they were going to win the national championship.
That they were going to be really good.
Yeah, like that was our
State.
year. A&M. I've heard A&M fans mention it.
And you have to think about 2020 Ole Miss, who literally did win the national championship that year. So
2020 Vanderbilt was ranked number 1 at the time.
Ole Miss
Georgia was ranked
undefeated,
number 4. Georgia was 14-4. All right, now we'll give you a little time to play with the board. This is as of Tuesday, so this was who was leading before Dylan Cruz took over for SEC. So
Charlie Condon. Or
I guess you're going to start us?
I wasn't going to take that one, but are you going to make us go in order? Because fine.
I don't think Mark knows.
I know all the answers in the leading the conference and hitting, not to brag.
Right now? Is this
Yes.
currently?
Yeah.
Yes, this is current.
Oh,
How many Georgia Bulldogs have led it at the end of the season ever?
Gordon Beckham, is my guess.
He's not active in the MLB, by the way. I looked that
No,
up.
I know he's not
he
an active
was.
MLB player, but
All right.
what was your answer? Sorry.
I'm not going to take the Georgia one since Jake wants me to take that one. Give me J.J. Weatherholt for West Virginia.
Let me verify that
You don't
one.
need to.
What's he hitting?
I don't know, like 434.
Is he really? Let me see.
I don't know. I looked
Yep.
at like this list like a couple days ago.
447.
Jeez. Jeez. I'm going to
447.
go active West Virginia baseball player, John Means.
What in the? How do you not go with the obvious choice?
John Means is my dude, man. He was always my dude on the MLB The Show, so that's why I knew he went to West Virginia.
Alec Manoah.
I was gonna go with Alec Manoah. I'm
Absolutely,
gonna go.
John Means was literally my dude. He was like one of my aces on the MLB The Show. So
I'm gonna go with Kyle Teal, Virginia, leading the conference in hitting.
that was the other one I was good. That's the one I was gonna know. I don't know anybody about Georgia.
Okay, so we have to guess the four. Okay, that is goofy.
That's yeah.
I can remember 3 of the teams in West Virginia's regional that I can remember them hosting. I know you can too, Jacob.
Yes.
But the 4th team,
Fondly.
I'll just guess one. Liberty.
What year was that? 2017. I don't know. West Virginia. That's the great thing about West Virginia is they never make the tournament, so it's really easy to look
Well, they
up.
wore those awful camo uniforms and got walked off by A&M.
No, they were wearing the gray vest, even though they were at home.
Well, vests shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah,
Vet-
you should be
Vet-
instant fired.
Vests have aged very poorly, I would say. They
And that goes for all walks of life. If you're wearing a vest of any kind, seek medical help.
I
don't know.
I'm wearing a
Tech Bros
hoodie.
pull it
It's
off.
just a Golden Knights hoodie.
I
No,
wasn't accusing you, Mark.
Okay.
But I'm
hating
glad
on-
you stand
hating on
up
Tech
against
Bros,
vests.
Noah?
What was that, Jacob?
You hating on Tech Bros now? Yeah,
Yes.
with the vests.
If you wear a bubble vest, that counts too. Or a puffer, as they call it. It's a bubble vest.
A puffer. Is it 2019? I don't know.
Why don't you
All right,
just
yeah.
Google-
Thanks for showing me the season, but not showing me like the fucking tournament.
I love when Jake puts these bingo cards together, or tic tac toe, whatever you want to call them, and like
It doesn't know the
struggles to
answers.
find the answers.
I know. I found him. It's because I don't want to be accused of cheating. Where is West Virginia? So
Morgantown.
Morgantown.
Near
All
the
right, so it's
Shenandoah
not-
River. Life
What?
was very old there. Older than the seas,
Older
younger
than
than the
the
mountains,
seas.
though.
Morgantown. I know Duke won the regional. I do know that one.
I don't believe so. I believe A&M won it, and they rolled.
No.
No, they played Vandy.
Because
No.
remember Vandy, and then Vandy got no. They got no
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
They rolled like a breeze. Now that you mention it,
Thank you, Duke. I appreciate your write-up, but it turns out Duke did not play the 4 seed, so it's just about them beating A&M twice.
this really isn't that difficult to find.
Hold on, let me see. We're almost there.
Oh God, country roads take me home. Am I right, Mark?
Oh no, it's not. That's the wrong answer.
Wow, I was not expecting it to be right, but
I'm gonna go with a Georgia active player in Kyle Farmer.
Damn it! I was gonna go with Jared Walsh.
Jared Walsh is a good one too. I like Farmer's a dude. Again, MLB The Show has ruined me because I just whatever guys I end up playing with the most.
Who's an active Virginia player? Oh wait, I just realized. No, we never did Georgia leading the conference in hitting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
well,
that one.
low hanging fruit.
Charlie Condon. You said.
Steal the one right out from underneath of him.
So we have all of the 4 seeds open. We have and then Virginia active player.
All right, I'm going to take a shot on the 4 seed in Virginia. It doesn't feel right. They didn't actually host it, but give me Old Dominion.
Is that last year or what year are you guessing?
Whatever year that they hosted it at South Carolina's ballpark. So 2021.
2021 NCAA baseball. There we go. The official bracket. Thank you. Please
You're
don't show
welcome.
me Please do not show me just Omaha. Let's see. Who'd you guess?
Old Dominion.
So they always say that there's no such thing as a bad answer.
Were they not even in it?
They were the 1 seed, and it was at
Are you
Old
serious?
Dominion. Yeah, it was at South Carolina. Yeah, they were the 1 seed.
Oh, wow. I thought Virginia was the one hosting it. All right. Well, I knew a team in it, so that counts for like a third of the
This
buck.
should be like a floating something, right?
I'm sorry. I made this one too hard. I don't think you'll guess. So I've looked up the 2 of them, so I'm going to abstain after Mark goes ahead and takes Virginia's active one. But I don't think
I'll try to go a 4 seed. Was it NJIT?
For Virginia?
Yeah.
It was not.
Ugh.
Was it NJIT for West Virginia?
No, it was not. Okay.
The way you said that.
I know. I was like, I thought, because I knew NJIT was 4 seed in one of those. Or I don't know if it was that one.
They were the 4 in
Geloff.
2021.
Geloff's not active, right?
No.
No.
There's no way.
I don't know if he's still on the Dodgers, but Chris Taylor. I want to say he's getting up there in age.
I'm sure he's active.
I think he's still active.
Okay, then give me Chris Taylor.
I was going to go Jake McCarthy because he is the fastest man in baseball.
Yeah, I was going to say. Didn't he just get a big contract too?
Yeah, Diamondbacks are trying.
I was thinking Pavin, whichever Smith. Didn't know if he was active.
All right, now
being minors.
Do you want a hint for everybody?
No, but I think we should open up the 4 seed to now. If you can just name one in any of them, you get it.
Yeah.
Wait,
well,
but I think I might know a Georgia 4 seed.
Okay, well, to undercut Mark, I'm going to guess Jacksonville just because that feels right.
that is correct.
Are you serious?
That is correct for Virginia, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Jacksonville? I was going to go Georgia Southern in the Athens regional.
Mm.
Doesn't that feel right? Doesn't that feel right?
That does.
Good.
Athens regional.
If not, I have another idea for one. So
okay. I just feel like they did that to Georgia to put Georgia Southern. They may not have been a 4 seed. That's the problem, though. They're good.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
That was not. Are you talking about 2019?
There's the 2020.
I don't know when Georgia hosted, but
2005 was the other one, I think.
No, 08.
08, 03.
Well, I assume they hosted 08. They made the national championship. While you look at that, I'm going to guess Mercer, Jake.
Ooh, for West Virginia?
For which one?
I assume Georgia, but...
Yes, that is correct.
Wow. All right. I know my 4 seeds, Mark. I own you.
You own me in 4 seeds, bro.
And I remember this West Virginia regional because it's the only one ever. So who could it be?
I'll give you a hint because I'm going to abstain because I looked it up. We have talked about them on the show before.
Furman?
It's not Furman.
Is it that what are they called? The the red team in New York. You can just tell me if it's not them. If I'm wrong, if I'm right, don't tell me. The silence is deafening. What's their name? Fordham.
Yep, Fordham is the correct
Oh,
one.
that's I said it wrong, idiot.
right, here we go. No, this one's even stupider.
What in the world is it? I can name like one Bats player.
TCU basketball player DeMarini.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
Well, I don't know if it lines up, but that's my guess for all three.
All right, I guess I'll kick it off. Or I guess I'll go. Tony V was Arkansas assistant before he became the head coach.
That is fun. So I'll go with the TCU. Kirk Saarloos was the pitching coach before he was head coach. Could have been the Yankees pitching coach.
Bat supplier for Boston College is also DeMarini.
That is correct, yes. Wait, hold on. For
It
Boston
is.
College, yes, it is DeMarini. Boston College's head coach, he was at Louisville. He was a Louisville assistant before.
All right, for tenor, 2 regional opponents in the same year, 2022, Georgia Tech and Campbell.
Yep.
TCU 2 regional opponents in the same year was Dallas Baptist and Oregon State.
Tennessee bat supplier is Louisville Slugger.
All right, when did Boston College ever make a
We all avoided that last square from not even playing.
Oh wait, I think we still yeah, that's all we have left.
That's the last one we nailed. We crushed all 8 of those, and then there's Boston College 2 regional opponents.
All right, give me
Hold on.
Pitt.
Actually, I, since this one has happened so rare, I have a cheat sheet for this one.
Give me Pittsburgh and Virginia. Oh, no, that's 2 ACC. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, you can't go ACC.
And isn't Boston College? Okay, never mind. Scratch Pitt. Give me Rutgers and South Carolina. I don't know when. That's for you to find out, Jake.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna pull it up to confirm it, but I would be very, very shocked if Rutgers and Boston College made the tournament in the same year.
If they were even the same year.
No, that was not. Neither of those were correct.
I was gonna go Michigan. Oh, who else was?
Well, it's wrong.
Okay. Good.
Give me Wright State. They play everybody.
No.
Okay.
So there's 6 teams to choose from.
There's
So,
only 6. They've only made the tournament twice.
Yes.
Florida State.
Nope.
Give me Northwestern State from Louisiana.
No. All right. I can give you a hint about 2 of the schools. One of them, you would not. They're not going to make the tournament this year.
Oh wow,
Texas.
that narrows it down to.
And then the other one
teams.
is America's favorite team.
Is that sarcasm or not?
That's up for you. That's for you to decide.
Okay.
Vanderbilt.
No one hates. It's Kendall Rogers' favorite team.
Like literally, or because
Yeah,
he hates every team except one.
Yep.
Okay. All right. It's Mark's turn.
Texas.
Yes.
And Texas and who? Texas and who, Mark? Texas and Texas and Clemson.
No. But no, did you know that's actually the longest game in tournament history was Boston College in Texas?
Really? I would have guessed Texas versus UC Irvine in 2014. I was at that game in Omaha, and it felt like I was going to die. It really wasn't that long of a game. But so Texas, but then there are also 2 other teams that play.
Yep.
So I'm actually going to not say Texas to try and hit the other team, maybe make it easier for Mark. Give me Sam Houston State and Rice.
No.
Loser.
What would be the other team? Give me Arizona.
No, but so another hint of the 2 years, the first year, a lot of people are predicting all of these teams to miss the tournament. And in 2009, like I said, that's the one with Kendall's favorite team. So if you can get Kendall's favorite team, you'll have that
Okay.
one.
So Texas and Texas A&M.
No, it's not. He hates Texas A&M.
No,
No,
he
he
was
doesn't.
naming two teams that are not going to make the tournament. Oh.
Don't look at the YouTube comments.
Somebody's
either.
guessing that all these teams are not going to make the tournament. Mississippi State and Texas.
No, Texas is not in there twice. So it is. That's another thing. Is it is 6? It is 3 different teams.
Okay.
Let's see. 2009, Texas would have missed the tournament. Or okay, never mind. I see what you're saying.
So 2016 is the year where all 3 teams. A lot of people are saying that they're missing the tournament.
Oh,
and then
2016. It's such
and
a
then
weird year.
here you go too.
Okay, I know the
You're
answer.
curious, Noah. And Katie had that one a long time ago.
Texas and Tennessee Tech. No, that wasn't 16.
Why would Kendall like Tennessee Tech? That's very random.
It's possible he likes the other team, Jacob. But in Tennessee Tech played Texas in like 2018 or something there.
Yeah. Hey Noah, did you know I have a jersey from that game?
You would. That's a very casual. Tennessee Tech was a very, they're going to go to Omaha pick.
I know, man. It's a Russell jersey. I didn't realize Russell was still making jerseys that late.
Oh, man. So Texas and could you tell us what Boston College's seed was in both those years?
Yes, if you give me a second.
I mean, I don't think it's going to help, but can't hurt at this point.
I believe they were
last square.
2.
Who did Texas play in 2016?
Texas and
Boston College was a 3.
Okay.
And in 1 year. And then they were all right. They did not go to Omaha, so.
Okay.
In case y'all were, curious about that.
Texas and Washington.
No. Where are they?
You have any idea, Noah?
Can you tell us I assume this was the Austin Regional, who they were lined up with?
Yes, hold on, but and then they were hold on, give me a second. In the Austin one, they were aligned with TCU.
So they did go Texas and Texas.
And TCU did come to Omaha, so that didn't give me any answer. But I don't think TCU played Texas in a super regional. So who did they play?
So that's the question, right?
Yes. Normally the default is A&M, but I already said them.
I know.
They were in the super regional alignment, and the other thing, I'll give you the other year they were aligned to Miami.
In what year? 09?
Okay, yeah, I'll give you the hints. 09 they were aligned to Texas. 2016 they were aligned to Ole Miss. Oh, damn it, I just fucked it up. They were aligned to Miami. Ole Miss is one of them, yeah. Ole Miss was I'll give you guys the hosts. How about
Can
that?
you speak
I
in
said
English?
Mississippi State, and it was like close with Ole Miss.
I'll give you the hosts. And sorry, Ole Miss was the super regional. So the hosts. Well, do y'all want the hosts? Because I feel like it'd be harder to get the 2 and the 4 than the host. And y'all have already guessed the host for 2009.
So you're telling me that they didn't host in 2016? Texas
Boston
didn't?
College.
No, Texas.
I mean, they did, but Boston College wasn't
Now at
there.
BC. Okay. So who was Boston College's regional lined up with in 2016?
Miami.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure Miami came here anyway, but
Hold on, and I'm not making this up. In 2016, they won said regional.
Boston College did?
Yes, they played in the Super Regional.
What?
And they won a game too. They forced to game 3.
I believe Miami walked it off to come to Omaha. I could be wrong.
They did not walk it off, but they did play Miami.
It might have been like they were the away team. No, that wouldn't have been game 3. Never mind.
Alrighty. Y'all want another round of hints?
Sure.
Okay. So 2016, perennial choker was the host. Maybe the shittiest baseball team that used to be good, and then the worst baseball team from a power opponent in 2016. 2009, like I said, Kendall's favorite team, Texas. And then the last team, maybe the trashiest fan base.
Oklahoma State?
No.
The Eagles don't have a college baseball
think
team.
mid-major trash. Like these students are not smart enough to get into Oklahoma State.
Okay. So give me Texas State and Cal State Fullerton.
No, but it was Texas State.
Yeah,
Texas State and Texas?
Texas State, Texas. Do y'all want to guess the other one? The other
Yeah, we struggled to get 2. Let's go ahead and go for all 3.
Alrighty.
Is it a random 4 seed?
Was Baylor in there somewhere?
No. Even surprisingly, they're giving Baylor a run for their money with shittiest Power 5 program.
Kansas?
All right, and then so perennial disappointment, Ole Miss.
Okay.
In 2016, shittiest team who used to be good, Tulane.
Oh, I was gonna say Tulane.
I was gonna say Tulane.
Shittiest Power 5 team as the 4 seed was the Utah Utes.
Utah.
Oh, the Utah Utes.
Yeah.
They won the Pac-12 at 25 and 27.
That sounds very Utah.
And then in 2009, it was us as
Texas State,
and Army. Army is Kendall's favorite team. Yeah, see, Army.
America's team, Logan Crow, yeah. Army.
Go.
Go.
The Boston College Crows.
All right, now here's you another one. Name this team.
Is this our trivia question for the game?
No, there's another trivia.
Okay.
All right, there you go now.
What the Mickey Mouse? Is that a Gonzaga logo on the right? Not that it helps at all.
That is not. No, these are all high schools. So these are all high school.
Name one high school.
Every single one of these is a high school team?
Yes.
And is this current, like this year team?
No, this is a team that won the national championship, and this was their primary Friday lineup.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Give me 2017 Florida.
No.
The team that won the national championship. 2019 Vanderbilt?
No.
Well, based on the fact that they're all different logos, I would think that it's kind of a
a powerhouse team. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Not a coastal.
Yeah, not Coastal Carolina.
Not Fresno State. Give me 2014 Vanderbilt.
No.
Yeah, I liked the Vanderbilt. That's why I went Vandy too. I liked that. You went Florida.
Oh yeah, the Bulldog is the DH, by the way.
It's not Gonzaga Bulldog. It's in some high school.
Yes.
Yeah.
2021 Mississippi State?
Yes. So Rowdy Jordan in center.
Put it on board.
That is Auburn High School. I'll pull it up just because I don't know all these fucking high schools off the top of my head. I
As
know
none of us should.
the DH was Kellum Clark. Third base was Cameron James of DeSoto Central. I'm sure that Colton and Eli are. This would have been like their Super Bowl if they were on the show. They're like, oh my gosh, you guys don't know DeSoto Central's logo?
I was thinking like first base was like Central Catholic Rams. That seems like a very Central Catholic thing.
That would be Luke Hancock.
Okay.
Out of that's Houston High School.
Okay.
Tanner Allen, UMS Wright Prep. Said Cameron James.
I can't picture Tanner Allen in a private school.
It's Tennessee or Alabama. Sorry. Scotty DeBrule, Venice, Florida, at second base.
I forgot about Scotty DeBrule. He lost his job, right?
Yeah. Landon Sims, or not Landon Sims, Will Bednard of Mars Area High School in Pittsburgh. I did not know he was from Pittsburgh. My girlfriend's dad reminds me of that a lot. Logan Tanner of George County High School, another Mississippi product. And then you ready for the trivia?
Yeah.
So there we go.
Is it the most in one season?
Yes, most single season wins.
Well, you would think it would be 17 Oregon State.
It's not though.
No, you got to think more oddball. You got to think about a team that played a super amount of games.
Yeah, you just said Wichita State won 73 games, so it's got to be more than
when
that.
Jake talks, I check out.
Right? So it's got to be more than 73.
Could be.
Well, then I'll say Wichita State.
Oh man, I wanted to trip y'all up. Man, I wanted to say it in the pre-show and then trip y'all up.
That is a very cool logo.
That is a dope logo though for baseball. Like that's a good baseball logo.
I love it when teams have like baseball logos, like Oklahoma State's, where the guy's swinging a bat.
The Dirtbags, Long Beach State.
Yeah, the Dirtbags. That's the greatest name for a baseball team.
It's so good.
When I get way too into these sports, that's gonna be my team name is the Dirtbags.
If I opened a school tomorrow, the mascot would be the Surrender Cobras.
No. Yours would be the Jays because you're such a big Creighton fan.
Let me put my quarter zip on and tell everybody I have season tickets, but I haven't been to a game in years.
I will say this: no, the game looked electric there. They played Nebraska in a midweek. It looked electric.
Oh, yeah.
You and 30 of your closest friends could have turned up there.
Hey, me and 30 of my closest friends are going down to Arizona State, so don't hate on us.
As long as y'all don't go to the Creighton game, I think y'all would have been most of the crowd.
Oh man, Arizona State's gonna because we're funding the College Baseball Central. I'll show up there, right?
Yeah.
You have to check with my dad, who's writing the checks.
How's the oil futures?
If y'all better buy some more home field apparel so we can afford Mark's bachelor party.
Yeah, we need people to buy home field apparel. Code CBC, 15% off your first order. Go buy the stuff. It's great. CBC 15 home field apparel. If you haven't bought home field apparel yet, you really are a loser and you need to figure your life out because college baseball is what it's all about. Home field apparel, CBC 15. Go buy it.
They got LSU stuff. They got Oregon State stuff. They got Tulane stuff. So if you're a big Tulane baseball fan, first off, I'm sorry that you have to cheer for them. They're pathetic, but go buy some home field apparel.
I was going to say that about Notre Dame fans, but they don't really buy stuff. They just pretend like
they have fans either at baseball. I think they're just Irish people. Yeah.
Just Catholics.
Yeah, they get really into St. Patrick's Day, though. Notre Dame did. Did y'all see Tech's sorry excuse for a St. Patrick's Day uniform?
No.
They wore like the cheapest looking gray socks or green socks and then like a Texas Tech green hat. They look like a travel ball team. They look terrible.
St. Patrick's Day uniform shouldn't exist. It's not a holiday that's worthy of
I'm with
uniforms.
you. Yeah, there's you get
Okay,
rid of it.
if we're gonna do St. Patrick's Day, I think we need to get like all the holidays. Like we need like Cinco de Mayo ones.
And I want off-season holiday ones. Like, hey, we're wearing our Halloween uniforms today.
Well, they do that. They wear the costumes for practice. We need some President's Day stuff. Get like super over the top patriotic. What's another one? Memorial Day. They just
April
wear
Fool's
camo.
Day, you wear
Dia
inside
April
out.
Fools.
Dia de Muertos. That'd be fun. All those schools.
No,
on all
April
those
Fool's Day,
uniforms.
Noah. You wear the colors of your rival. So it's an Oregon State logo that's like green and yellow.
Yeah, fans would love that.
Or Miami in garnet and gold.
Or Miami in whatever colors winning looks like.
That would not
Exceeding
be garnet and gold since Florida State's never won a title.
Who do you think they get after Link Jarrett? Because I don't think he's going to be the man that I think they're going to they're going to give him enough time. Or he's going to get poached by an actual baseball program.
They are not expected to win this year. There's no
He
way
went to
cut
Florida
Link
State.
Jarrett.
He's not leaving unless he's told to leave.
Once you get to Florida State, you either die or you live long enough to be the villain.
Okay,
there
I knew
is
where
a
you're going with
school-
that right away, Two-Face. Let's save it. Either die a
No,
hero
there-
or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
There is a school that is in the SEC that is having alumni take jobs at lateral movements to get away from their alma mater. Some of them were baseball coaches who at fine institutions, and now they're taking lateral jobs in the SEC.
Who are you alluding to?
John Cohen
Oh.
going to Auburn, actually taking not even a lateral, taking a step down to go from Mississippi State to Auburn. That was his
Disagree.
alumni. You can't sit here. Do you really think Auburn's a better job than Mississippi State?
As an athletic director, yes.
Yeah, as an athletic director, I'd say yeah.
You can do this thing called compete.
Really, what is Auburn competed in without cheating?
Baseball. They were good at baseball. They made it to the College World
they
Series
were
last
in
They
year.
haven't finished above fourth in the West ever.
They're
perennial bottom
every time
feeder.
that Mississippi State has been for the most part.
They've won a national title in football.
They've been in two
They
national
cheated.
championships.
They cheated. Yeah, they cheated.
Gene
Like I
Chizik is
said-
a wonderful coach. Iowa State.
Like I said,
legend.
when have they ever been? What are you really gonna buy stock in their like roping team?
And their Auburn basketball was a 1 seed 2 or 3 years ago.
Didn't they lose like in the 30s?
It doesn't matter. That's an accomplishment.
Also, Alex just said that Auburn just tied it up with Georgia in the bottom of the ninth, so they're winning
See?
a baseball again.
Yep.
It's Georgia. It's Georgia. It's the ghost of Georgia, or what's left of Georgia. The
Georgia
carcass.
has the top 2 hitters in the SEC, not named Dylan Cruz,
Georgia also got run ruled twice on their own field.
against a very good Cox team.
Yeah.
Okay, it's one thing to lose against good teams. I think that like there's nothing like you can't hit the panic button in it, but it's another thing to get absolutely embarrassed in front of 500 of your closest friends. 'Cause
Can
I
we
don't think
pull up the
Georgia-
Aggie schedule, please?
They say what you will. I was very embarrassed leaving that Louisville game, but they have been competitive in every game that they have lost.
Yeah,
Again,
you're right. Like Oregon
Yeah.
State getting swept by Stanford last weekend, but they had the winning run at the plate all 3
yeah,
games.
like
So it's
that's a loss as a baseball fan. You can be like, it wasn't our day, but when you give up double like Mississippi State with Kentucky, like it's one thing to lose, it's another thing to get your teeth kicked in.
Oh, don't allude to our questions on Saturday here. I've already got those questions lined up for these. I want to hear back from these Ole Miss fans that have been just screaming at me, and Oklahoma fans. Welcome to the party, pal. Way to hate on me. I love it. Bring it. I don't care that you hate
Are
me,
we really
Oklahoma.
going to fall into the trap again where we judge Ole Miss too early and then they win a national championship?
It's
Do
not
I
a
have
trap.
Falling
It's
into
a
the
way.
trap with
It's a way of
Oklahoma.
life.
Do I have to jump on the Ole Miss train again and save that fan base? I'll do
might.
it again.
I'll
I'm
be on
not
the
a
opposite
lifer
side of
anymore.
that coin again.
Yeah, I loved how
That's
Oklahoma
two
fans
Dark Knight references.
came for you, Mark, and they're 13-8, and I believe their leadoff hitter Spikerman is hitting under 200.
Yeah, Oklahoma people are blowing me up saying that me not ranking them is a travesty. I'm like, shut your mouths.
They beat TCU, who is again, they've been so up and down. Let me see. They're 13-8. They lost last night, by the way.
Yeah.
They have a
Dallas
series loss to
Baptist.
Cal. They have a series loss to Cal Baptist. They lost to Ohio State. They lost to Wichita State. They lost to Dallas the fraud that is Dallas Baptist.
The night is darkest just before the dawn. That's what I would say.
Dallas Baptist is a fake. They're a fake school. I don't think anybody actually goes to Dallas Baptist.
You don't think it's a real school?
No, I think it's a baseball. It's like those post grad baseball schools.
IMG College.
Or what is it, like TVC or whatever, the post grad. Oh, dude, are y'all? This is gonna be a barn burner as I look at the schedule. Kansas State, Oklahoma. That's gonna be a barn burner.
So Oklahoma might win a series finally.
That was on my list of series to possibly attend. Don't think I'm going to make that trip.
It's in Manhattan, Kansas. Well, Kansas State, they're making a run to be the worst team in the Big 12. I mean, they lost.
That's not true. Not true. They played Baylor very closely.
Yeah, but Baylor was the worst team, and Baylor has a series win over them.
Yeah, whatever.
Kansas State has maybe the worst uniforms that no one talks about because they wear those ugly gray helmets with white pants.
Is anybody still watching our show, or because we're not even talking trivia anymore? We've just gone off the rails. We've gone way beyond the foul pole.
I mean, that's the name. That's where it came from. Way beyond
when you sit and watch this show, you think like, why are these guys so serious?
I know. All right, Noah, as we wrap it up, got any closing thoughts?
I'm just thinking of all the great baseball we're going to watch this year. I think of all the great head coaches we have in our sport. As a reminder to all those unpaid assistants as they come to an end, never do something you're good at for free.
Unless you've been paid a lot of money before, like Matt Holliday.
You're just not really picking up on this at all.
I hate you. If you want to see me do a magic trick.
Whoa.
Oh, he disappeared.
Normally he makes pencils disappear.
Well, I believe that's all we have time for. One more time, use code CBC15 at Home Field Apparel. So I think that's all we have time for. We got the weekend rotation on Saturday. The A&M version of the weekend rotation coming on Monday. So feel free to tune into those. This has been Jake McKeever, the
Here
ghost of.
We go.
And I think the ghost of Mark is saying some other stuff. So we'll see everybody on Saturday.